So my dear scholars, I hope you all are fine. So let us start our revision topics, okay? So first revision topic which I am going to make you understand, that is, yes, pronouns. So my dear student, you all know that the words which are used in place of nouns are called pronouns. Now look at the definition. The words that come in place of nouns are called pronouns. Now I'm going to give you one example. That is, Ram is a good boy. This is the first sentence. Okay. In the second sentence we have, he is my brother. So in the first sentence, Ram is a noun, and in the second sentence he has been used in place of Ram, that is noun. So this word he is pronouns. So we have number of pronouns like I, we, you, they, he, she, it. I hope you all know about them. Okay, now let us revise more about this topic. That is personal pronouns. So personal pronouns are the pronouns which are used for person or thing. So we have various forms of pronouns. Okay, that is, they are in singular forms and they are in plural forms. So in singular form we have I, me, mine. Okay, in plural we have, that is, we and us. And in singular we have you, yours. Okay, and in plural we have you and yours. And in singular again we have she, her, hers. And in plural we have them or their. And in singular we have he, his, him. And in plural we have they. Okay, I want to make you understand what are the persons. So we have three persons: first person, second person and third person. Okay, my dear student, I'll make you understand it with an example. Okay, suppose I am talking to you about Rima. Okay, so I is the first person who is speaking and you are listening. So you are the second person and we are talking about Rima. So she is the third person. I hope it is clear to you. So my dear student, one more thing I want to make you explain. That is, first, I is used when we talk about oneself. Okay. Now next we used we when we is used when we talk about ourselves or more than people who are with us. You is used about the person being spoken to, and they is used for more than one person or a thing. Okay, now he is used, you know that, yes, for male noun, and she is used for female noun, and it is used for one person, for non-living thing, for animal, or even for a child. I hope now everything is clear to you. Now we have two types of pronoun, that is subject pronoun and the object. First you need to know what is subject. Yes, subject of the sentence is a doer, one who performs action. Okay, for example, I know you. Okay, so there are two pronouns in this sentence. I is the subject, okay, who knows, and I know you. So you is the object who receives action. Now let us look at the definition. So pronouns that are the subject of a sentence are called, hurry up, yes, subject pronouns. And pronouns that receives the action of a subject are object pronouns. So I am going to make you understand the subject pronouns or the object pronouns. Now I am going to tell you which words which are subject pronouns and which are object. So I, okay, I, we, you, he, she, it. They are the subject pronouns. Okay, they act as subject. And the words we, yes, sorry, us, him, her, them, they are the object pronouns. I hope it is clear to you. Now it's time to do an exercise to get to know what have you learned. Okay, so let us start. My dear student, I have this first sentence. Rina is smaller than dash. So I am having two options in the blank, that is I and me, and you can easily identify which is subject pronouns and which is object pronoun. So in this sentence we have already subject is there, Rina. So now I'm going to fill this blank with object pronoun, that is, yes, hurry up, can you guess? Yes, it's me. So now let us read this sentence again. Rima is smaller than me. Is it clear? Okay. Now let us do the next. I know that it was dash. So we have to fill this blank with the object pronoun. And we have been given two options in the bracket, that is she and her. She is the subject pronoun, so I'm not going to fill this blank with that. Okay? Her. So I know it was her. I hope it is clear to you. Now let us do the next sentence, that is I do not agree with dash. Again we have to fill this blank with object pronoun. Why? Because subject pronoun, subject is already there in the sentence. So now you have to identify the subject pronoun or the object pronoun. So we have this, the subject, and this is the object pronoun. So I'm going to fill this blank with him. I hope it is clear to you. Now let us do the next one. Dash like to collect coins. Okay, now here in this blank subject is missing, so what we have to do is to fill this blank with the subject pronoun, and we have two options, that is I and me. First you need to identify the subject pronoun. Okay, hurry up, identify it. Yes, I. So I like to collect coins. Is it clear to you? Now let us do the fifth one. Dash is loved by all. Again, yes, subject is missing. So what we have to do is to fill this blank with the subject pronoun. So identify. So in the blank, so in the options we have two, that is subject and the object. So which is the subject pronoun? Yes, subject pronoun is she. So I'm going to fill this blank by using subject pronoun. She is loved by all. Now let us do the sixth sentence, that is they met dash. Now we need to fill this blank with object pronoun, and we have two options, he and him. He is the, yes, subject pronoun and him is the object pronoun. So I'm going to fill this blank. They met him. I hope it is clear to you. Now let us do the last one. Dash played football. Now my dear student, it's your turn. Hurry up. Okay, I'm going to count up to 5. Let's see whether you know the answer or not. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, first you need to know, okay, so this blank to be filled with the subject pronoun, and we have two options, they or them. Identify the subject pronoun. Yes, it is they. Okay, so I'm going to fill this blank with the subject pronoun, that is they played football. So my dear student, I hope the topic of pronouns is very much clear to you. So now it's turn to revise another topic, that is from your English literature book. Okay, so let us start. So my dear student, now it's time to revise, yes, the next topic, that is from your English literature book, lesson number 3, come back Mr. Sun. So we have already read this chapter. Now I'm going to tell you brief summary of this chapter, and we'll have discussion after that. Okay, so listen to the story. So it was Sunday morning when Mr. Sun did not feel like shining. Okay, he wanted to take rest. He was actually in a jolly mood, so he got disappeared from the sky. So can you imagine what happened after that? Yes, it got dark. Everyone got scared. So pigeons told her chicks that she could not find food for them as it was dark outside. And one more thing, skulls, they rushed home back in the hollow of a tree. All women, men, children stopped whatever they were doing on that day. The boys and the girls were also very sad because they had a match. Okay, but in this situation, when everything came to a standstill, one person was very happy. And you know who was happy? Yes, Mr. Snow. He was very happy because he thought that now Mr. Sun would not be able to melt him. And his intention was to freeze the earth. So he started freezing the water in the ponds, lakes and rivers. So when Mr. Sun looked down, he got shocked. So, do you know the meaning of shocked? Yes, its meaning is very surprised and sad. Okay, so he thought he must shine again. So he decided to come out. So as he came out, you know what happened? Yes, the flowers began to smile and bloom. The squirrels began to jump and play. The pigeons found food for their babies. All men, women and children started and playing and came out of their homes. Okay, so you know what happened? So Mr. Snow went away. Okay, now everyone was very happy after that. I hope you got the story now. Now let's have discussion. Okay, now we'll discuss some extra questions. So first question is, who went away from the sky and why? And I'm sure you know the answer. Hurry up, give me the answer. Yes, it was Mr. Sun who went away from the sky. And why? So number of reasons are there. So it was Sunday. So the sun wanted to take rest. One more thing. The sun got disappeared because he wished to take rest. Okay. So next, what happened when it got dark? So when it got dark, everyone got scared. Everything came to standstill. Okay. So I have already discussed what happened when the sun got disappeared. So any answers can be written. Okay. So who was happy who was happy when everything came to standstill and why? So who was happy? You know the answer. Yes, Mr. Snow was very happy. He was a bad person, you know. And why he was happy? Because his intention was very bad. He wanted to freeze the earth. And one more answers can be given, that he thought that now Mr. Sun would not be able to melt him. Okay. So I hope all the answers are clear to you. Now it's time to discuss the word meaning. So meaning of shock days I just discussed. Do you remember? Yes, its meaning is surprised and sad. Okay, now let us discuss the make sentence, hollow of a tree. So hollow of a tree, now the meaning. Now let us make sentence of this sentence. So bluebird, the bluebird makes her nest in the hollow of a tree. In the hollow of a tree. I hope it is clear to you. So you can make any sentence of your own. Okay. Next, back exercise. Now we have to describe the movements of these animals. So first is ducks. Do you know what movement of duck? Yes, ducks swim. S-W-I-M, swim. Now the movement of snakes. Yes, snakes slither. Now look at the spelling, S-L-I-D-H-E-R. I hope now the whole chapter, the story, and everything is clear to you. So now, my dear student, it's your turn. What you have to do is to read the chapter thoroughly. Try to solve some extra questions. Try to make sentences of new words, okay? And one more thing, do the assignment which I'm sending along with this video. So we'll meet you in the next video with another revision topic. Till then, bye.